Hello, everybody. It's the LITA Performance Hour, and we're so happy to see you, or not see you, but anyway, be here with you. We've got Ed Hilton today with wonderful songs, and Victoria Ryan with a wonderful hat and wonderful songs, and I'm John Gruenstein, and maybe I've got some wonderful songs too. But anyway, we're happy to see you, and we're gonna take it over to Victoria Ryan right now so she can start us off. And
All
here she
right.
is. Wow, look at that.
We got a little break on the hot weather today, which is a blessing. I think it's kind of around the whole brighter gray area. It might be cool today compared to yesterday. Pues bienvenidos todos. Si están escuchándome Lily at Bayberry, that's fantastic. But anybody who likes this song in whatever language, it's dedicated to you. Tú eres mi sol, mi amor, mi única sol. Me haces feliz y el día está gris. Nunca sabrás, mi amor, cuánto te quiero. Por favor, no me dejes sin sol. Y en mis sueños me abrazaste al despertar que no era así. Me puse triste y sin quererlo, tan triste me eché a llorar. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. Oh, well, I was beaten through the bars. Eres mi sol, mi amor, mi única sol. Me haces feliz y el día está gris. Nunca sabrás con cuánto te quiero. Por favor, no me dejes sin sol. Never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Nunca sabrás, mi amor, cuánto te quiero. Por favor, no me dejes sin sol. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away.
Bravo. We won't take your sunshine away, but we
I
want to
will
hear
talk
about,
about my hat, though. I got to talk about that.
yes, we want to hear about your sunflowers.
Yes, because at Bayberry we got some pretty righteous sunflowers growing, and I harvested several of mine, some little ones and some big ones. And also morning glories, they don't last. You can't put them in a bouquet, but this baby's lasting. I just love morning glories. And then we got bachelor buttons, and there's a snappy dragon, and some unknown wildflowers. And so anyway, John and I are going to show up at Bayberry in the garden next Wednesday morning, and who knows what we'll do? We might even make music besides planting flowers and cutting flowers. Welcome. It's Friday, August 25th, and now it's somebody else's turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, Ed, it's
All
you.
right.
Yeah. I put you on spotlight.
Alrighty. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, train pulls out at Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no name, freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobile. Good morning, America, good morning, America. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm a train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Playing card games with the old men in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling neath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpets made of steam. Mothers with their babes asleep are rocking to a gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they dream. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm a train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans. Changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling on down to the sea. All the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream. Still rail, still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his songs again. The passengers will please refrain. This train's got the disappearing railroad blues. Good night, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm a train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done.
All right, thank
So
you.
Ed, I want to hear your Bobby McGee song now. Your
Okay, I wrote a parody to Bobby McGee.
I just want to give a wave out to my cousin Nancy Wilson, who has joined
Hey,
us, and
hi
Hey
Nancy.
Nancy, welcome.
All right, meeting so many people named Nancy lately. Ran into a friend Nancy on my way back here. I, w- I was she lives near me, and there were turkeys in the yard next to her, like 15 of them, and so I was filming them, and she came home, and she said, "No, I'm going to chase these turkeys off." I just had my lawn reseeded. Anyway, lots of turkeys in Alameda. Imagine that. All right. Donald Trump has been arrested for the fourth time now, and after the first time, I wrote this song. Busted flat in Florida, tiny fingerprints, feeling like Joe Biden put out a bounty. Jack Smith will sit a jury down. Tuesday was the day. Arrested near my home in Palm Beach County. I put on my angry face. I need more orange makeup. I'm blowing red while Rudy sings the blues. Those high-priced lawyers flapping gums and me saying I need more Tums. Maybe they will listen on Fox News. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. My lawyers have dumped me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when I got away with stuff. Feeling good was good enough for me. Yeah, all my MAGA fans say they agree. From the confines of Mar-a-Lago, Washington, D.C., seems they couldn't nail me down on nothing. Then came Stormy Daniels, Lord, then E. Jean Carroll. Suddenly I'm huffing and I'm puffing. When Nixon got in trouble, Lord, Ford came to his rescue. Ain't someone gonna come and rescue me? It's the greatest witch hunt of all time. Why accuse me of a crime? I'm just some little kid who's got to pee. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose, nothing. My lawyers have dumped me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when I got away with stuff. Feeling good was good enough for me. Yeah, all my MAGA fans say they agree. Da 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 rescue me. Da 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 da. I'm just some little kid who's got to pee. It's the greatest witch hunt of all time. Why accuse me of a crime? I'm for law and order when it ain't me. Going to prison would be bad, Ivanka. Come and save your dad. I'll go back to reality TV. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose, nothing. My lawyers have dumped me. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when I got away with stuff. Feeling good was good enough for me, yeah. All my MAGA fans say they agree. Let's put an end to democracy. Put on your MAGA hat and follow me.
Right.
Yay!
All right. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do a banjo song, and we'll try that. I think I'm gonna stand up for that. And it's called the Wabash Cannonball. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, the green old flowing mountains to the south down by the moor. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. Regular combination on the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar. She glides along the woodland o'er the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call, as you travel across the country on the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, the eastern states are dandies, so the people always say. From New York to St. Louis and Chicago by the way, to the hills of Minnesota where the rippling waters fall. No changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever the mighty rush of engines, hear the lonesome hobo's call. We're traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Now I went down from Birmingham one cold December day. When she pulled into that station, you could hear the people say, "There's a fellow from Tennessee, boys, he's long and he's tall. Comes down from Alabama, the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands from the hills by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of engines, hear the lonesome hobo's call. You're traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. You're traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball." That's a fun song, but I promised Nancy we'd have some songs in Spanish, and she's been studying Spanish all these years, and I think Victoria, you're the one to really accommodate this. This is
Yeah,
Victoria
that's
Ryan,
my
Nancy.
little niche. How do you pronounce that? Yes, well, I have family up in Sacramento, and Trevor's going to be marrying Ariana, and it's going to be a big fat Mexican wedding. And I'm so excited because I'm going to get to play these songs with the mariachis. Woo, woo, woo. And of course, one of the most romantic songs I know is Sabor. And I love the word so much, and I love Spanish, and I think I'm a pretty good translator of Spanish. So Nancy can tell me what she thinks if she knows the original lyrics. But I'll sing this both the Spanish and the English lyrics. What a time we've had both living in this love. Body, heart, and soul were not like two but one. Just as I contain your love, within you the flavor of the taste of me. Si dejaras mi presencia en tu vivir, bastaría un abrazarte, conversar. Tanta vida yo te di que por fuerza tienes ya sabor a mí. Ay, no pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de la vida, todo lo bueno. Soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si tenga amor eternidad, pero allá tal como aquí, en la boca llevarás sabor a mí. Ay, no pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad de la vida, doy lo bueno. Soy tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si tenga amor eternidad, pero ya tal como aquí, en la boca llevarás sabor a mí. Oh, I would never be your master. I am nothing, I have no such vanity. What I have, that's good I give you. And what matters is that both of us are free. I don't know if life's eternal or a dream, or if heaven will be there for you and me. If it's true, then you will see, always on your lips there'll be the taste of me. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si tenga amor eternidad, pero allá tal como aquí, en la boca llevarás sabor
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, John. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay. I'm never sure if I'm muting or unmuting.
Nancy is in
That was
Brooklyn.
wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, in Brooklyn. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try a Spanish song too, and then we'll go to Ed. But let's
Muchas gracias.
let's do this one. Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Y antes de morirme quiero echar mis versos del alma. Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera. Con los probes de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. Con los probes de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. El arroyo de la sierra me complace más que el mar. Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera. Mis versos estela de un verde claro y un carmín encendido. Mi versos un verde claro y un carmín encendido. Mi verso es un ciervo herido que busca en el monte amparo. Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera. That's a Cuban song written by Jose Marti. Ed, how about a song from you? It doesn't have to be in Spanish, but it could be.
Well, I thought I would go a different direction. This
Swahili, perhaps? Or
I keep getting messages that you want me to unmute, and then I have a banner across my face.
Oh my
So you
goodness.
might.
We don't see that banner, but
Oh, I got rid of it. How about Robbie Robertson died a couple weeks ago, and he was the main songwriter for the band. So I thought I might do a couple of his songs. Pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling about half past dead. Just need to find a place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? Just grinned and shook my hand, no was all he said. Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. Put the load right on me. Picked up my bag. I went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I got to go, but my friend can stick around. Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. Put the load right on me. Go down, Miss Moses, there ain't nothing that you can say. It's just old Luke. Luke's waiting for the judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Annalie? Said, do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Annalie company? Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. Put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fog. Said, I will fix your rack if you'll take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. Said, that's okay, son, won't you feed 'em when you can? Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. Put the load right on me. Catch a cannonball now to take me on down the line. My bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time. Get back to Miss Franny, you know she's the only one who sent me here with her regards for everyone. Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free. Take a load off Annie. And put the load right on me. Right on me. Right on me.
All right, Robbie Robertson. So, were you going to do another one, or
Sure. Another Robbie Robinson song. I get off of this mountain, you know where I'm gonna go. Straight down the Mississippi River to the Gulf of Mexico. Lake Charles, Louisiana, little Bessie girl I once knew. She told me just to come on by if there's anything that she could do. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. Good luck had just found me, to the racetrack I did go. She bet on one horse to win, I bet on another to show. The odds were in my favor, I had 'em 5-1. Maggie Wynn came around the track, sure enough we had won. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. took up all my winnings, gave my little Bessie half. She tore it up and threw it in my face just for a laugh. Well, there's one thing in this whole wide world I sure would like to see. When that little love of mine dips her donut in my tea. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. Me and my mate were back at the shack. We had Spike Jones on the box. She said, I can't take the way he sings, but I love to hear him talk. Well, that just gave my heart a throb to the bottom of my feet. And I swore as I took another pull, my Bessie can't be beat. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one. Well, there's floods out in California. Up north it's freezing cold. You know this living on the road is getting pretty old. I guess I'll call up my big mama, tell her I'll be rolling in. You know, deep down, I'm kinda tempted to go and see my Bessie again. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me if I spring a leak. She mends me, I don't have to speak. She defends me, a drunkard's dream if I ever did see one.
All right. Neat. How about if I sneak one in here? And it's the only song I know that mentions Nancy. Now, I'm not sure how flattering it is, Nancy, but you know, this is the only one I know. It's called Nancy Whiskey. I am a weaver, a Carlton weaver. I am a rash and a roving blade. I will wander where I wish to. I'm gonna follow the roving trade. Here it comes. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy Whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. As I came in by Glasgow City, Nancy Whiskey I chanced to smell. I came in, sat down beside her. 7 long years, well, I loved her well. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy Whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. The more I kissed her, the more I loved her. The more I kissed her, the more she smiled. And I forgot me mother's teachings. Nancy Whiskey had me beguiled. Well, whiskey, whiskey, Nancy Whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. Come on, landlady, what's the owing? Tell me what there is to pay. 15 shillings is me reckoning. Pay me quickly and go away. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy Whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. Well, I'm going back to the Carlton weaving. I'll really make those shuttles fly. I'll make more at Carlton weaving than ever I did with a roving eye. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy Whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, Nancy, oh. I think you know that song, Nancy.
I tried to sing along a little bit
Yes.
timidly, but I like it. Thank you.
Okay,
That's
thank
a
you.
cute
And
song.
how about a Victoria song and
Yes, I would love to sing a
Espanol?
song. I'm ready.
You're ready. Another Mexican wedding song?
Yes, I I think so many people know this song. It was written by a Mexican songwriter who had the good enough fortune to go to Europe. And she wrote a song called Jurame. And it was published in 1927. And it's been a constant hit. I mean, just a popular song ever since then. Um, you may recognize it. You might not have heard it in Spanish, but it's definitely Maria Grieber. It was my late husband's favorite song, and we recorded it together in the Estudio de los Bukis in Mexico City after we had finished like a 3-month television shoot of Tarzan down in Palenque. So we had some really beautiful maestros, and I have a recording of it on a CD. I know CDs, they don't do CDs anymore, but okay. Todos dicen que es mentira que te quiero, porque nunca me habían visto enamorada. Yo te juro que yo mismo no comprendo el porqué de tu mirar me ha fascinado. Cuando estoy cerca de ti estás contento. Yo quisiera que de nadie te acordaras. Tengo celos hasta del pensamiento que puede recordarte otra persona amada. Júrame que aunque pase mucho tiempo, no olvidarás el momento en que yo te conocí. Mírame, pues no hay nada más profundo y más grande en este mundo que el amor que yo te di. Bésame con un beso enamorado, como nadie me ha besado desde el día en que nací. Quiéreme, quiéreme hasta la locura y así sabrás la amargura que estoy sufriendo por ti. Swear to me, even though time passes by, you will never let it die, the magic of the day we met. Look at me and know there's nothing more profound in this world that spins around than the way I care for you. Kiss me now with a sweet and ever kiss, my love. A kiss the likes of which I've never had since I was born. Love me now until it nearly drives you crazy, and then you'll know the sweet suffering that I'm feeling for you. Bésame con un beso enamorado, como nadie me ha besado desde el día en que nací. Quiéreme, quiéreme hasta la locura, y así sabrás la amargura que estoy sufriendo por ti.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful.
Yay.
Great.
Yes, pasión. life is worthless without passion. You have to find somewhere to stay passionate about something. I think Ed knows that. John knows. I use music,
Yeah, we all use music.
music and gardening. Oh yeah, and then there's cooking and eating. But
Yeah, there's eating. All right, Ed, you want to try one, and then I'll try one, and
All
we'll
right.
go.
Uh, um, this isn't in Spanish, but the people involved in the song spoke Spanish. Living on the road, my friend, gonna keep us free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. Weren't you mama's only boy, her favorite one it seems? She began to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. Horse was fast as polished steel. Wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, in the desert down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. Ah, but that's the way it goes. All the federales say could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. That's what Pancho bit down south, ended up in Lefty's mouth. They did lay poor Pancho low. Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Ain't nobody knows. All the federales say could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell. Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold. So the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. Spare a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old. All the federales say could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Few gray federales say could have had him any day. They only let him go so long out of kindness, I suppose.
All right, Pancho and Lefty. All right, I'm gonna, I think, pick up on the yellow and blue theme, and instead of singing blues, I'll sing some songs with yellow. This is a song from South Pacific called Cockeyed Optimist. When the sky is a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face and hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and saying that it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this heart.
Nice.
Take
You know,
that.
I'd like to do La Fiesta de mi Rancho.
Why
Is
don't
there
you
time
do
for
that?
that?
I think that would be great.
Okay. I'm so looking forward to going to a big wedding, and I'm they're fun.
Well, Nancy just came back from a big wedding, a really
Really?
big wedding. Oh, yes.
Yes,
Well,
I did, and it was a lot of fun.
it's kind of one of the best parties possible, I think. All right, now what's the story of this song? Oh yeah, this is Chaito Valdez, and I expect the mariachis will know this song. Ay, qué linda, qué rechulas la fiesta del rancho, con estos mariachis y canciones, y estos charros que traen sombreros anchos. Qué bonita esa llegar a la Sajalapatera, enseñarla y echar una manga y quitarle lo mate. Ay, qué rechula esa fiesta del Bajío, qué linda sus siembras y su sol, un concito que guarda el amor mío. Ay, mi vida, tuya es mi corazón. Y ahora es cuando valedores darse un buen campo. Y esa yegua que viene del potrero solo es bueno para el diablo del patrón. Ay, qué rechula la fiesta del Bajío, qué linda sus siembras y su sol, rinconcito que guarda el amor mío. Ay, mi vida, tuya es mi corazón. This verse is kind of fun. Comparing women to ponies might not be correct, but I like it. Las mujeres han de ser como todas las potrancas, que se ingran y se amansan con sus dueños, no pueden llevar todo con ellos. Ay, qué rechulas la fiesta del Bajío, qué lindas sus siembras y su sol, rinconcito que guarda el amor mío. Ay, mi vida, tuyo es mi corazón. Woo-hoo! Thank goodness the mariachis are going to be playing that one. It's hard to play and sing that one. Okay. All right, John, what are you going to do next?
All right, I'm going to do another yellow song, and then we'll go to Ed. I'm going to do the one that's really yellow. Well, not mellow yellow. No, not the Donovan mellow yellow. This is in the town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed up to the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine. We all yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard. Many more of them live next door. And the band begins to play. And we all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. As we live a life of ease, every one of us has all we need. Sky of blue and sea of green in our yellow submarine. One more time. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. That's one of the yellowest songs I know. Anyway. So Ed, if you want to, all right, maybe
Time for a song and Amazing Grace.
time for a song and Amazing
All
Grace.
right. Well, I got a blue song.
A blues song, yeah, that's good.
In the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember, blue eyes crying in the rain. In the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no parting, blue eyes crying in the rain. Now my hair has turned to silver, all my life I've loved in vain. I can see her star in heaven, blue eyes crying in the rain. Love is like a dying ember, only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember, blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again in a land that knows no parting, blue eyes crying in the rain, blue eyes crying in the rain.
You made me cry.
Me too.
But it's good for you to cry. Crying is okay. Kind of washes out your heart and soul.
Cleans out those tear ducts.
Yeah.
I got some pretty clean tear ducts. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear. Grace my fears release. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. The Lord hath promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Twas grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me on. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
All right.
Very nice.
Beautiful,
Very, very,
beautiful.
very nice.
Thank you, Ed.
Well,
And
everybody, we'll see you next Friday.
yeah,
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
right. Thank you, Nancy.
Heard that
Nice
one
to see
before.
you. And anyone
Nancy, I'm
else?
so glad you joined us. Really great to
You,
have
I'm so glad I joined you too.
Okay.
It was uplifting and a pleasure. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Okay, well, if it's next Friday at 2 o'clock, it'll at least Pacific time. It'll be the LITA Performance Hour. See you then.
Alrighty.
Bye.